Let's talk about Sortly warehouse management software. So we want to do a review of Sortly warehouse management software. So here's a synopsis I want you to pay attention to. So what is Sortly? Sortly is really a visual inventory management software slash warehouse management software that's really designed to simplify the tracking and organization of items. So whether your business, you want to use the tool for business or personal use, Sortly actually offers an intuitive, image-based system that allows users to see exactly what they have and where it's located. So we love the visual aspect of things here. So like you have a lot of warehouse management software tools that allow you to track things. I would say organically and also digitally, and Sortly does a great job at helping you have things visually, so you can see things where they're at, especially if you have to manage inventory from multiple warehouses. This sort of a visual aspect of things is really helpful. So we love that a lot. And so through its product tour, it's really evident that Sortly actually does a great job when it comes to ease of use, a great job when it comes to user interface. So the UI and UX are really great. We also love the fact that you can have Sortly as a cloud-based warehouse management tool. Also, it can also be installed on site, not a problem. Okay, and you have features like customizable folders, you have tags and QR code scanning. So those are capabilities that can really enhance your warehouse management operations. So this is kind of cool. And so the enterprise version of Sortly elevates the experience further, catering to businesses with advanced needs. It offers robust features such as user role management, activity tracking, and integrations with popular e-commerce and POS systems. So e-commerce, you have Shopify, you have Amazon, you have Etsy, you have eBay, and so on and so forth. So Sortly has a user-friendly interface and powerful capabilities. It really so with those capabilities, we love the fact that Sortly is really adding new functionalities to its software tool every single day. So we think that Sortly is a great inventory slash warehouse management software tool that's best suited for non-traditional retailers like wholesalers, suppliers, or other businesses that operate primarily out of warehouses. Boss, welcome back to the show. It's really a pleasure to have you here. Make yourself comfortable. You are going to enjoy today's conversation. Let's talk about the pros and cons of Sortly warehouse management software. I want to first start with the pros. So with Sortly warehouse management software, you are able to generate custom barcodes and QR labels. You have multi-location management abilities. You have offline mode that allows you to scan incoming and outgoing items even without internet. This is really cool, especially if you are working in rural areas and places where in warehouses where internet is really sort of sporadic. And you have a highly rated mobile app for iOS and Android. You have a user-friendly interface. So the simplicity and intuitiveness of the interface means that you are spending less time on training and more on utilizing its functionalities. You have detailed item records. So this is kind of cool when it comes to your warehouse management. So you are able to have an accurate tracking of individual items, reducing inaccuracies and losses. You have a cloud-based solution. So with the software hosted on the cloud, you can access your inventory data from anywhere, anytime, ensuring continuous functionality. As I said before, you can have it installed on site if you want it. You have high security, so robust security measures such as data encryption and stringent access controls protect your valuable data across multiple warehouses. And you have exceptional customer support, so you have 24/7 assistance available, so you're able to address and solve any issue. So you can minimize the downtime across your warehouses. So those are the pros. Okay, you can see that I have just painted a very rosy picture of Sortly warehouse management software. Now there are other areas that we need to talk about. Okay, where Sortly is not perfect. There are things that they need to improve. So let's talk about the cons here. You have low stock alerts are only available in paid plans. You have limited monthly entries. There are no integration abilities, so the API access is only for the enterprise users. And you have limited customer service hours. Okay, so limited customization. So and also the fact that there are there is a lack of international language support. So if you're not an English speaker, you might have a problem. And there are no offline functionality in some cases. By the way, boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We are having a conversation about Sortly warehouse management software. So this is a Sortly warehouse management software review. Let's talk about the usage here. So when should you use Sortly warehouse management software? So you should actually use this tool if you operate multiple locations. So this is kind of cool because Sortly can manage multiple locations such as warehouses and allow you to perform inventory counts on the go. If you need mobile capabilities, you will love Sortly warehouse management software because basically the tool uses the tool actually offers a top-rated mobile app for on-the-go management and inventory scanning. If you also need to generate product barcodes and QR codes, you will love Sortly because all of Sortly's paid plans offer unlimited QR barcode label generation. So now there are some operational cases where it's better to use an alternative to a Sortly warehouse management software. For example, if you are a traditional retailer, because Sortly lacks a POS integration to track inventory with sales, so it would not be the best fit for traditional retailers. If you're looking for ingredient level tracking, so Sortly does not have the tools to track menu items at an ingredient level. So in terms of granularity, you're not going to be well served if you go with Sortly warehouse management software. And if you also need to integrate Sortly with other softwares, you are not going to be able to do that because at this time, Sortly does not offer any integration. So if you want to beef up your warehouse management game and you're trying to really integrate that to third-party tools, then you cannot use Sortly right now. Okay. So in terms of ease of use, we think Sortly is really great. The user experience and user interface are really fantastic. Okay. You have a visual, easy to use interface. You have automated alerts. You have a help center. You have email support, you have mobile access, and you have a mobile app scanner. And we also love the fact that Sortly, as I said before, they're constantly sort of upping their game. So we love Sortly for the quality and number of features when it comes to their warehouse management software, okay? And so also when it comes to managing inventory. So managing your warehouse, but also managing inventory. So this is really cool. I want to share with you a little bit about the pricing here. I want you to look right now on the screen here. Here is a pricing for Sortly warehouse management software as of the date of this show. And basically, you have the free, the advanced, the ultra, and the enterprise. Now, for the enterprise, you need to contact sales, and they will give you a bespoke price based on your needs. One thing I want to say here is that based on our analysis, it's just a lot better if you want to enjoy Sortly warehouse management, especially if you have multiple warehouses. It's better to go with the ultra. The advanced is kind of cool too. I mean, you definitely do not want to go with the free. The free is kind of cool to just to test out the get your feet wet, so to speak, when it comes to Sortly warehouse management. But if you really want to enjoy, you really enjoy the juice, if you will, of this tool, it's better to go with the ultra. The advanced is cool, but if you want to really unlock more functionalities, it's just better to go with the ultra. And one thing I want to say here is that it's also better to go with the annual billing as opposed to the monthly billing, because you can save somewhere from 20% all the way to 37%, that way. So if you have the resources, if you have the cash available, it's just better to pay for the tool on an annual basis. Okay. And so you have a quartet of pricing, right? Free, advanced, ultra, and enterprise. One thing I want to say here is that the pricing really, the pricing delta depends on the number of entries. For example, on the free plan, you have 100 entries. On the advanced plan, you have 2,000 entries, and on the ultra, you have 10,000 entries. In terms of user licenses, on the free plan, you have one user license. On the advanced plan, you have 2, and for the ultra, you have 5 user licenses. And in terms of custom fields, for the free, you only have 1 custom field. For the advanced, you have 10 custom fields. And for the ultra, you have 25 custom fields. So you can see right off the bat, then it's really better. So for all intents and purposes, it's just a lot better, as I told you, to go with the ultra. because then you have unlimited QR and barcodes. You have priority email support. You have quantity based in terms of alerts and reminders. You have date based. You have item updates. You also have logo branding. This is really cool because, again, if you really care about your own branding, then you want to go with this sort of capability. Boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We are having a conversation about Shortly warehouse management software. This is actually a Shortly warehouse management software review. Let's talk about the features here. So when we think about Shortly warehouse management software, what are some of the most important features you need to really pay attention to? First of all, you have product entry and tracking. Okay, so as any great warehouse/inventory management system does, Shortly comes equipped with tools for both adding and tracking your inventory. And first, it allows you to either import items in bulk or upload items individually. So basically, we're talking here about you paying attention to item variants, tags, price, quantities, images, and notes. You can also file your product into different folders. And if you opt for one of Shortly's paid plans, and you should, you can add custom barcodes, QR codes to your products that you can print onto product labels for easy scanning. With the paid subscriptions, there are options to add custom fields like color, size, or weight, and set low stock alerts. So this is kind of cool. So you're able to track your products across multiple geographies, multiple warehouses, and you can actually track products via their barcode, QR code, scanning products in and out as they enter and leave your possession. And Shortly also has multi-location tracking capabilities, and it actually features a visual dashboard that makes the whole system easier to operate. You also have the Shortly app. So sorry about this. Let me just drink some water here. All right, thank you. So basically, you can actually track your inventory or your warehouses on let's say via your mobile phone. So if you have your mobile app, so there's a mobile app for both iOS and Android. This is kind of cool. Now the reporting within Shortly is kind of cool also when it comes to warehouse management. So you're able to see current status reports. You are able to see activity reports, low stock reports, quantity changes by items. You're also able to see movement reports. This is kind of cool because you're able to sort and filter inventory across multiple geographies, multiple locations. Okay. You also have equipment inventory management, so you can actually track within Shortly. You also have warehouse inventory management, advanced warehouse inventory management within Shortly. So you have on the floor scanning, for instance. You have multi-location tracking. You have movement reports. You have user activity reports. You have low stock alert tools. So basically, Shortly can handle warehouse inventory operations. So basically, you have an all-in-one sort of process here. And the cool thing is that this will actually integrate into your accounting/financial management sort of processes. Let's talk about the specs when it comes to Shortly warehouse management software. So what are the specs? What is this tool great for? Now, we recommend Shortly warehouse management software for startups, for freelancers, for small businesses, for medium businesses, for large enterprise, for nonprofit organizations, for personal. So the thing here is that it's all about how you intend to deploy, how you intend to use the software tool. Okay, it's not about you probably remember if you just I just told you a few minutes ago that you have 4 plans, right? You have the free plan, you have then you have the Ultra, you have the Pro, and then you have the Enterprise. So if you are an entrepreneur, you can go with the Pro plan. Okay, you pay $29 a month, and you can basically use the tool, not a problem. And what we love is that you have, in terms of deployment, you have cloud, SaaS, web-based. You have mobile, Android, mobile iPhone, mobile app, iPad. For desktop, you have desktop Mac, desktop Windows, desktop Linux, desktop Chromebook. You have on-premise Windows and Linux. This is kind of cool. And what we love is that Shortly is actually they're really fast when it comes to getting back to you. So you don't have like the sort of lag that you have with some software providers. They're really good. The software overall is really easy to use. So in terms of specs, If you are the type of person, the type of entrepreneur, the type of business owner who likes to have very easy to use a warehouse management tool, you will warehouse management software, you will love Sortly for that. You have lots of ways to organize the inventory within the tool. You have a responsive customer support team, and you have barcode and QR labels are available also. Now, the thing is that some people hate the lag that's you sometimes have between real-time tracking and system notification, especially when it comes to multi-warehouse management or multi-warehouse inventory tracking. If you are someone who would love to have integrations within its warehouse management tool, you're not going to love Sortly because it doesn't have that. At least as of the date of this show, okay? As of the date of this show, the tool lacks integrations, and also the pricing can be improved. The pricing is not where it is right now. So what is our opinion here? Is Sortly warehouse management software worth it? Is it actually legit? It is a scam? And our answer is pretty clear. Sortly is a legit business. The Sortly warehouse management software is actually a legit sort of product, and it is a great product. We believe that. Now, Sortly claims that it can work with any type of business. It is true, but one thing we need to say here is that Sortly is going to be best for non-traditional retailers like wholesalers and suppliers who do not need integrations. If you need integrations, you're not going to enjoy Sortly at all. Okay, and it's one of those things where when we talk about non-traditional retailers, we're speaking about players, economic actors in several industries like automotive, aviation, construction, medical supplies, events, education, government, hospitals, interior design, staging, IT, nonprofit warehouses. You have a large constellation of economic sectors that will really benefit from Sortly sort of cloud-based service, okay? And the thing is that because Sortly is primarily a cloud-based warehouse / inventory management system that works on PCs, tablets, iOS, and Android devices, allowing you to view your inventory anywhere and track your warehouses as well, okay? And so this is kind of cool. So is Sortly sort of worth it? Yes, because when you think about the long list of capabilities that this warehouse management software brings to the table versus how much they're charging, you really see a great ROI here. Why? Because you're able to visualize your assets and goods in real time. Really important. There's no lag here. There's no delay here. In real time, you're able to have a tool that allows you to have a broad usage. You have convenience. You have user friendliness. You are able to actually have inventory management, inventory scanning, QR labels and barcodes. You are able to also have an app that's great for mobile devices. Now, if you don't like, for any reason, if you don't like Sortly, you have other players. You have competitors. You have NetSuite ERP. You have Money.com. You have Katana. You have Atlenia. Yeah, got it. You have Asset Tiger. You have Fishbowl. We actually just covered also Fishbowl warehouse management system. We did a review of that tool also. You have MobiWork. You have FlowTrack. So you have a lot of players in this field. Thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate it. In today's conversation, I'll just give you a Sortly warehouse management software review. And so let me do a quick recap here. So I give you the synopsis, the pros and cons, the usage, the pricing, the features, the specs, and our opinion. Thank you so much. God bless you. I'll see you next time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.